Here we are, back for a semi-final match today. I did a 4-5 match yesterday. That was fun. Venom took it. Like, if you didn't watch it, it's on you. Venom won that one, 14-25, I think, or 15-50.
Spoiler alert.
Hey, man.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one. This is the
Been a
Battle
whole
of
day.
Winnipeg, right?
Yeah, like, hey, so Dynamite and Avalanche. I am also very excited for this. Tim had a really nice stat about the regular season game that occurred between these two. What was that, Tim?
Yeah, it was real super exciting, super close. 4.5, 3.5. Dynamite won, and they tied total. So hopefully we see something similar tonight.
I'm sure that neither of these teams want to see that, but who knows what'll happen?
All right. All I know is this is a big day in Winnipeg sports today, and you got the Jets playing. They're trying to, we got the Jets going. They're going to try to survive. Unlike the Oilers that I got the shirt and the T-shirt. Yeah, I got this at the game. But I will guarantee you that a Winnipeg team is going to win today.
I freaking hope so. Unless somehow we just start DQing everybody. I'm not really sure what else we can do.
That's my prediction.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, speaking of Winnipeg teams, how about we get them in here and we talk to them?
Yeah.
All right, here we are. Let's bring it over to Aaron first. I just seen Dwayne, so he can wait his turn.
Hello.
Hey, buddy. How you guys doing? How's everybody feeling?
Yeah, we're good. Nice to be back together. It's playoffs. Playing the Avalanche. Life's good.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, that was anticlimactic. So, Dwayne, how you doing?
Our team's pretty good here. Our manager's got some food on his face. He's going hard in the paint there. Team's warming up. Excited to play. It's been some good banter between a group of us there. Excited for today. So
awesome.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun.
And I'm looking at your lineup there. A bunch of these players were just at the traditional, and a couple of cuts were made by them. So that's awesome to see.
Yeah. I think Colton got top 4, so
yes, he did.
I think I might have finished 10th. I don't know, somewhere there, but not nearly as good as Colton's run.
You've got 2/3 of the C5 Open Men's team as well. Between the two teams. So a lot of guys and a lot of girls who've been playing still. Dwayne's running a great spring league as well, high roller spring league. So everybody's been playing. So it should be a really sharp match, close match, maybe even closer than the last one. I'm trying to bring up the tempo now after Mitch told me I'd planted that lead balloon there. So I'm trying to.
I wouldn't have cut you down like that, Aaron. You know that.
Look, okay. The banter that happens before the matches with Aaron, I feel like, yeah.
You want that here? If you have a delay and you can censor me, I will bring that for
you. I do not, so let's keep it clean. Okay. Otherwise, I'm going to have to change my daughter's middle name, okay? All right.
Oh, no. Hey, Aaron, you noticed he said daughter, right?
Listen, the ultimate compliment. Aaron, could be a boy, could be a girl, could be whatever. Aaron is a solid name choice. Yeah. And Mark Johnstone, if you're watching, I'd like to put in an order for a Dakota Dynamite onesie for Mitch, please.
Oh my gosh. I would definitely make her wear it.
Aaron, you got to buy a onesie of whichever team wins. That's the deal.
Or we just get one of each. Why not? I'm not a either or guy. I'm a cake and eat it too.
Perfect.
Yeah. What should we do next? Lineups?
Yeah, we'll get your lineups there, bud.
Oh, yeah. Who's home away? Do I go first?
Yeah, you're first.
Yeah, we're going with what we're familiar with. So we got Chad Van Dale in the 1 hole, Tyler Van Dale in the 2 hole, Janet Van Wellingham in the 3 hole, myself, Aaron Alblas in the 4, Scott Barber as the anchor, and we have Randy Morissette and Taylor Don Holland on the bench with Rob Shanis ineligible.
Awesome. And on the Avalanche side?
On the Avalanche here, we got Colton leading us off, Dean Bartel, Liss, Mark Steves, and then myself. On our bench, we have Brooke Goulet, Kevin Boyko. Dylan's at a family event out of town over in Alberta, so he's cheering us on from there. But yep.
Awesome.
Line up.
Well, gents, are you ready to bowl?
Can't wait. Let's get it started.
Got a match.
Let's go.
Dwayne.
Good luck, hey guys.
All right.
Here we go.
Good bowling, boys.
Let's get to it. All right, Tim, your time is now.
Okay, the Dakota Dynamite, Tyler Van Dale, Chad Van Dale, Jana Van Wellingham, Randy Morissette, Scott Barber, Aaron Oblis, TD Holland, Rob Shanis, manager is Jim Llewellyn, and they bowl out of Dakota Lanes in Winnipeg.
Awesome. And
I got popcorn in my mouth, so
Sir
go ahead
Henry
and-
the
go ahead and
Average.
read those. I'm eating pop. I'm getting ready for
Oh,
popcorn.
fine.
Let's go.
Dwayne Gilardi, Colton Uswa, Dylan Stevenson, Kevin Boyko, Alyssa Gilardi, Brooke Goulet, Mark Steves, Dean Bartel, manager Robbie Hendrickson, and Cam Boone, bowling at Apollo Park.
This popcorn is so good.
Yeah, we can tell.
Hey, is Randy related to Alana?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, I just thought I'd put it out there. Maybe the listeners, that was a question from one of the listeners. You never know. Or watchers.
Yeah, they definitely put that in the comments.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Somebody will ask it.
You
I
just
already
got to
answered
handle
it.
the ball, right? Yeah.
All right.
All right. So honestly, like Tim was alluding to earlier with the previous way this matchup had gone, I'm pretty excited for this. This is two of the top teams, probably in the league in general. So
Yeah, it's two teams that don't waste a lot of time either.
no, that's true. Yeah, we should be done in time for the game.
Well, they'll be speed bowling today. You know, there's another game on right after them. So
Well, and when they played the first time, Colton had a 341 in leadoff.
Good start already.
Yeah.
I mean, Colton is so solid. He bowled so well on the weekend there.
That's just it. He had a really good run.
yeah, even I tuned in to watch some of that online. Yeah.
Just ran into some walls that are named Greg Giglia.
Yeah. And that wall's been built a long time ago, so it's hard to knock that one down once you run into it, eh?
Yeah. Can't believe he won 16 out of 17 of his last matches.
Unbelievable. And good for him.
So nice to see Greg have success again.
Yeah. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
That's true. Yep. There we go. That's the ball Tyler was looking for. But Avalanche are not kidding around here. Oh, well. Sorry, Mark.
Yeah, Mark, that was definitely Mitch.
No such thing.
I don't know. We'll keep track of it today, Mitch. We'll get
Sure.
my little score pad out.
Oh.
Oh,
That
just about get
definitely-
the fall
look at it
forward.
go. Dwayne is making a karate chop motion. I do agree. If you had jumped, it probably would have went.
Jana picks up the spare after the miss.
So unlike the 4 or 5 round, we have 2 games to play today, and of course, total points will win. So, and then if we do end up with a tie, it'll come down to the total pinfall. Yep, that's what I'm.
That's an interesting 10 by Dwayne.
Yeah, right. Spareable.
I don't think Lane knew what it was doing.
It almost turned into a right.
Was Scott was also playing this weekend, was he not? Or last weekend?
Yes, he made the cut,
Okay, I thought so.
but unfortunately, that's the first round is where it ended.
And you see that ball running down the gutter, so
Yeah.
going the wrong way down the gutter. Actually, the
I
ball
feel
return.
is it the ball return? Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the ball return.
Must have got jammed up at the top and fell back down.
Good cleanup by Dwayne.
That does look like a lot of balls on that rack.
Right. Scott did not look like he finished that ball. Honestly, pretty good start for the Avalanche here. I know they get 2 open frames, but 3 strikes is always nice to have.
For sure.
Oh, there's a good half. That's the first frame. It doesn't matter what it looks like.
That is true. And it was a super spare, so that'll help his confidence.
Yep. Technically, riding more marks on the side of the Dynamite, so just I think the real question is how many of these strikes turn into doubles for the Avalanche. Ay.
There's one. Double.
Yep. Yeah, Greg would be happy.
Another really good ball there for Colton. Of course, he'll be happy too, making the tour finals.
Yes. Yeah, that 4th place was huge for him in the grand scheme of things.
Did he just squeak in, or what did he have for points there?
He made it quite comfortably, if I recall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the placement really matters. And, I was just gonna look up see where he actually is.
Fourth place, 280 points.
That's a buy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
Isn't it 5 through 12 that play the first round, and then, if I remember correctly.
Well, he had a strong year then if he finished up in.
He finished
4th
6
place.
points ahead of Carey. Oof. Both teams getting off to a bit of honestly, a slower start than we'd expect. I think that's probably the best way to say it.
Well, it makes you wonder. I mean, how long of a leash do some of these bowlers have?
And we do have 2 players on the bench for both teams. If I remember correctly, we have a woman and a man sitting on the bench, so kind of opens things up.
Yeah, that's a tough frame too to start off with your strike, and then I know the 7's still a head pinch, a good shot in the middle, but you definitely need to we're talking playoffs. You should you're trying to hit something onto that strike there to count anything. Another 5.
Yeah. Oh, and Alyssa
my.
does finally get 3 to go. Make it count, Alyssa. You're given a gift. Make sure it's worth it. Ah, perfect.
And she does.
Yeah.
Absolutely no doubt there. So, Avalanche getting a little bit of early distance here with the 3 opens to start up top and 2 for the Dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
Although at least the Dynamite there were all hits.
True. Yeah. And we still got 2 marks of theirs to count on where, well.
What were you saying, Aaron? That's 2. I've got my score sheet.
That's not even a thing.
Nah, it was a thing.
That wasn't a thing.
We're making it a thing.
Of course you would.
Wow. If it was me, it'd make it a thing, but it wasn't. It was you.
Yeah, and with the Avalanche, I know we've got 1 double, but the additional marks really separating themselves from the other side there. Oh, yeah, and doing like that one.
It was a good shot.
Oh, that's a thing.
That is the thing. So was that strike on that cow?
The strike cow.
That's cruelty to animals. I wonder if who is it, PETA? I wonder if they're going to be watching this and want to take that down.
I mean, it is depiction of cruelty to animals. It's not actually.
Yeah, true. How do we know that wasn't a real cow? I mean, it looked like a cartoon, but do you know that for sure?
Yes. No
Scott
question.
Barber's. I
Oh,
was like, Scott Barber's
boy.
gonna have none of this, but he's still having some.
Okay, so that's one for Henry.
No,
Mark
I
it down.
said it after
Mark
you
it down.
threw it. This is not true.
You affected the trajectory of the ball with your words.
With my words, push the ball. So 4 head pins and a chop off unconverted for Dynamite. That I mean they're hitting, but hitting doesn't mean anything right now.
Yeah,
It's a tough frame.
yeah. Wow, 4 head. I'm sure that it's happened. I wonder if we've ever had like a 5 head pin frame for an entire team.
With having 4 seasons, I'm sure it must have happened at least once.
Yeah, I think so, right?
I agree.
You don't like even 4 is a lot though. They just need to get out of that groove. It's not a good groove.
Well, that shows that maybe if one gets one, then they'll all get one. Colton continuing his.
Yeah.
Chad does get off the schneid.
Yeah, it was a great ball by Chad there.
And for Colton, of course, just so important to convert that double into a triple.
Oh, yeah, that was...
Yeah.
There is a lot of action running down the lanes on the Dynamite side.
Yeah, I know, right? They just keep heading back there. What's going on?
Oh, that's better from Dean.
We're looking for a ball. Aaron's got us with the knowledge.
Okay.
Ball.
Thanks, Aaron.
Yeah. Sorry for your last frame.
Gonna go back and watch this, and you're gonna get some hate mail. Oh, I thought
it's
you had
Andrea.
that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, then I'm not sorry. Yeah, that's right. It's just the name in the chat is Aaron.
Oh, Jenna did fall. I was gonna ask about
I
that
did.
on that second ball. I didn't know. Didn't look like she went over, but I was going to.
Yeah,
she took a little time to throw her third ball there.
Yeah, I think her right hand went over. I think she actually caught herself on the lane. But it was also obscured by the ball return. I don't think that's a spare. What was that animation? What are we even talking about here?
So it's no spare.
It said
Oh,
no
no
spare.
Oh, I can't read.
Yeah. No, I know reading's hard for you, Mitch. It's okay.
I
We're
clicked
not
the
here to
buttons really well, but the words are hard.
We're not here to make fun of your reading today, Mitch. This is about bowling today. So,
Oh, I'm sure you'll sneak it in somewhere.
yeah, maybe. This is about Winnipeg sports today. This is Winnipeg's day.
That's right. That's all I've got. Oof, that was a good ball too.
Yeah, looked. That was the A shot for Dwayne, and that's a second double up now for the Avalanche.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Avalanche taking actually a fairly healthy lead. You don't usually see this kind of separation. by the third frame. But
I mean, the Dynamite are going to have to convert at least one or two of these strikes into doubles if they want to keep the pace.
Yeah.
Oh, they both kind of tossed it away.
Both got a 5 with different pins falling down.
I know, yeah, extra 2 pin though for Colton. Then I mean, it's there. So talking about leashes, yeah, I think you have to at least be thinking about it. But
Well, especially for the Dynamite right now, they don't want to let Avalanche get too far ahead. I know it's it's definitely 2 games, and you're only in the 4th frame. There's lots of bowling, but yeah, at some point you want to try to keep at least close to them.
yeah, seems like they're not
for sure. Because 100 points, 120 points for totals, not that tough to make up. But if it gets up to 200, that's a really tough hill to climb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So everybody watching, if you're looking at the scoreboard for Dynamite, the bottom numbers at the end of at the bottom of every frame is the actual pins, the pinfall, and then the actual score is bottom right because the foul is -15. So you see that difference in number. That's why. Oh, Colton got an on-lane gutter. I was hating that.
Harsh.
Yeah, right. Love you, Colton. I had you in my pick'ems. All right, so we do have Randy going in for chat, and they already swapped the names. So our first sub.
The Dynamite have been over their 3 years now of existence. They've been known for being pretty quick on the pull.
Mm-hmm. Especially when the match is so important. So even though the Avalanche are new, pretty much new to the league, they are they just jump on it, right? They do not slow down. All of these players can run 5, 6, 7 baggers just at the drop of a dime. Oh.
Aaron's not liking his pattern, even though he's bowling on 1 frame. It sure seems like he's got 1 lane. He looks like he's bowling on 2. That right lane's killing him.
Yeah. That's probably the worst feeling too. Like in an actual game where you are swapping sides, when that happens, it's so annoying.
And it's 1 lane but when you're bowling on 1 lane and you're creating those patterns, it's even more annoying. Because it's not the lane, you're bowling on the same lane every other frame.
Yeah. I corrected myself, Carol. My brain is not functioning 100%.
Yeah, Kyle, he doesn't even know how to spell, okay? Or read.
Yeah. Spell, read. What are these numbers?
Oh, there's a good number. Scott.
Ooh.
He'll be happy with that one.
Where's the Cyrillic?
Mark's body language is telling me that he may not have too many more balls left either.
Yeah, he's not feeling it. That's what it looks like.
Which is surprising because he averaged 300 for the season.
Wow.
And that might give him an extra degree of freedom, but not too much more.
No, and it almost looks like it would be his decision at this point. Like he's not. Sometimes they just aren't feeling it. I mean, Henry, you would know more than me. But
yeah, no, I don't feel it a lot of the times.
I mean, I never feel it.
This one time I did. And yeah, it was only the one time though.
Hey, at least you know what it feels like.
True.
Can we just clip this audio?
Just one time. Oh well.
And with that strike for Dwayne, the Avalanche have managed to maintain their double.
Yeah, and they increase their lead by another 20, 30 points compared to the previous frame. Oh, that's a good correction ball by Colton. So Randy's coming in, first frame here. Doesn't look too different, but I mean, we're only one frame in, so.
I'm wondering if Randy was on the other side warming up because he didn't look really comfortable with his first ball. Now, I don't watch a lot of how he throws, and maybe that's a normal throw for him, but it just looked a little off balance with the first ball.
It didn't look confident.
Yeah.
No, like I don't watch Randy bowl as much as I used to, but that didn't look like his normal shot.
He definitely would have had time to warm up. Like, he knew he was going in as of Jana last frame, right? So,
Right.
I mean, obviously, he knew he was going to go in. What he did with that information, I don't know.
Fair enough.
Oh, and Alyssa gets the slow fall.
Right.
Oh, frame 5 is looking pretty good for the Avalanche here.
Yeah, they're now building some momentum into the break.
Yep. Which is 25 seconds longer than the break in. Or wait, no. Wait, this one should be shorter, right? Or no, yeah, the Schwartz commercial is 16 seconds long. Or no, that's 20 seconds longer than the Kharkov one.
Wow.
I mean, it doesn't really matter because both teams have to endure it. But
That looked like a confident shot from Mark. That looks like that 300 average bowler you were talking about.
Yep.
Oh, we need a ball. And Jana threw a strike on her side.
Yeah, that was.
I thought Colton was sending me a heart sign. Was the ball? Was that it was like heart?
I mean, I throw a heart up there for you.
Do it.
I don't know letters, but I know shapes.
That looked nice and smooth. Well, he did break the pattern, so there's that.
Yeah, in the worst way. Poor Aaron.
The one frame he thought he was getting a strike in.
Big 15 here.
Yeah,
I really like.
Oh. Actually, you know what? I can blow up the. Get rid of that chunk on the top.
That was a good 15 for Aaron.
Oh, and Dwayne gets. Yeah, that turtle knows what's up.
Still going to be a really good frame for the Avalanche.
Yeah. He could have been the corner, though.
Yeah, as the average pros would say, that's down.
All right, it's big half.
Got it ditch side, but they all count.
Yep. And Scott's found it.
That's a big double for his club.
Yes. So 139 pins difference here. A double and a strike on the side for the Dynamite, and a double, 3 strikes, and a spare for the Avalanche going into commercial break here. All right, we'll be right back.
Cargill is proud to be supporting a truly Canadian sport like 5-pin bowling. We look forward to watching some great competition from many competitors and bowling centers across our country. With hundreds of locations across Canada, Cargill is committed to helping the Canadian farmer thrive. Whether it is selling commodities, getting agronomic advice, fertilizer needs, crop protection, and marketing expertise, Cargill is here to help. So please enjoy this bowling. Thank you.
Financial freedom begins with financial literacy.
Hi, I'm Dave, and I'm thrilled to be a sponsor. My journey began as a teacher because of my deep passion for education. I brought that same passion into the financial world to help families achieve financial freedom. Financial freedom isn't just about having more, it's about knowing more. That's why I'm here to help you make smart decisions with insurance, investing, and lending, all in one place. I'm Dave, and together we'll help you achieve financial freedom.
That's definitely a long commercial break. I fell asleep.
Oh, did you? It's all that popcorn.
Yeah, it was popcorn.
It's the pop coma.
Either that or too many Oilers late nights.
Yeah, that's definitely.
All right.
That's okay. Oh, Colton was on the roof for a minute there.
Hey man, whatever it takes to throw a strike.
Hey, it works. It works. Another good one. At least Randy looked like he's a little more. Maybe he's ready to go now.
Yeah, that was a much more confident shot from him.
Well, I'm not going to lie. From an Oilers perspective, I hope Winnipeg wins tonight, and those two teams beat the tar out of each other. There's a good shot by Tyler.
Oh, I was hoping it would go over to the right pocket. It didn't make it. So we got what is it called? Seppuku? The head pin there. Okay.
Good shot for Gemma.
Dynamite enjoying the commercial break.
Yeah. They probably had a group hug. Because that's what happened when Quebec was playing. They had a group hug and they came back and they won. So let's see if it worked for Dynamite.
It's funny how that happens. How many times a team comes flying out of that commercial break.
Oh, yeah, it's so true too. Ooh.
Oh,
that was a much better ball. At least I thought it was. Yeah, it's actually just really interesting to see how a team can just flip-flop after the commercial break and just all of a sudden start saving games and bringing them back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Great half. Alyssa makes her strike a double, just like Colton did.
Yeah. Got a couple of doubles there. Now Scott's going to be looking to maintain his double by throwing the next one.
Mm-hmm.
To use another Winnipegger, Jeff Bourne, he always used to liken the throwing the doubles like you're picking up a sledgehammer. And if you throw the third one, you hit your opponent with it. And if you punch, you hit yourself with it.
Well,
so like a perfect game is just like Vin Diesel from Fast and the Furious. No, that one didn't. That one didn't land the way I thought it would.
Well, it's down. They don't ask how it went down. It's like winter out here in Alberta again. Oh, it must be May long weekend, right?
Right.
No, it's going to be the same thing here in Winnipeg. I think we're going to have a high of 5 or something on Saturday.
Oh man, we all get excited.
Yeah, I think it's a requirement that the weather be crap on May long weekend. I'm actually pretty sure it's in the Constitution.
Right across Canada. It doesn't matter where you were at.
Let's see. Yeah, we're going down to 0 tonight, so I guess I have to bring some plants in or something.
That was a big shot by Dwayne. Yeah, my brother informed me that I should cover my tomato plants tonight.
My wife just bought a bunch to go in the back, so they're just sitting in their little containers in the front on the front porch.
Okay, so yeah, Dynamite will be a little bit happier than the Avalanche with frame 6.
Another big shot by Randy and Colton.
Big shot. Colton as well. It's still a big hill to climb if you're the Dynamite.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Randy's throwing strikes now, but Colton hasn't slowed down one bit other than that. That fourth frame hiccup.
Well, the fourth frame he took off, and then he was just like, "Oh shoot, we're bowling still." So
yeah. Oof.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Now some pinfalls.
I like when both these teams just start throwing. It's like you said, Tim. They're so fast. Just get up there and go.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting this would be a fast shooting, high scoring affair.
I think we're getting there. Yep.
Yeah, we are getting there.
All right.
Game on.
Woof.
Blink, you missed it.
Yeah. Can I just point out how cool Colton's last name is?
Yeah, you can.
I love that name.
Oh,
I think he's the only Uswa I've ever come across, or him and his family are the only Uswas I've ever come across.
We got people playing Tetris in the chat. With the strikes. It's 2x3 now.
Oh,
wow. Okay, so we have Brooke go in for Mark.
So solid first ball and the thrown in anger for her.
Yeah. And then we have TD going in for Aaron next frame. That was a hard one with Aaron because like every other frame was a mark, and then he had the right spare, and then I guess the miss on the chop off was the final straw.
yeah. Well, he's not stringing anything together. So if you got somebody on your bench that can,
ham bone.
We don't even know if that corner pin went down. You threw that up so fast.
I had faith, Scott. Remember that, okay? I got to meet Scott at the traditional. He's a great guy.
Nice.
Now this has gotten quite interesting because you got now the Dynamite with 4 doubles up there, and you think, well, they've got a chance to make up some serious ground, but you look over and the Avalanche have 3 doubles of their own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only fault they had were 2 head pins in a row from Mark, really.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the head pin from Dean, too, didn't.
There we go. TD going in. Randy.
And you blocked
Right.
Randy's strike, so it was a good strike by Randy. The ham bone blocked it.
Yeah,
so
sorry.
That was on Mitch, his little trigger finger there.
I was pretty excited for Colton's ham bone. I can verify it was a strike. I saw because I see the stream without the animations on the other monitor. So
And these two are just Tyler and Randy are trying to do what they can to keep their team in it.
well, yeah, but like that second match is just flip flopped, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dean had about a 20-25 point advantage, and now it's going to might be 20-25 points the other way before too long.
Ooh,
Maybe now.
Yeah, it was like, Tim, you willed that one.
That one's
Sorry,
on
Dean.
Tim. Don't worry, we're
Sorry,
marking
Dean,
that
I
one
didn't
down.
mean to hooper that.
For that, yeah. Oh boy. Oh wait, that's another ham bone. My finger's getting tired here. Jeez.
I think that's a bingo too. That's a 3x3 block.
That is a bingo.
Isn't that like the best square in Tetris? Mitchell in the chats? Huh? The 3x3 block? Alright, TD's first ball. An absolute bomb. Yeah. There's a name for a 3x3 block? I don't know. What was it, Tim? Or did you just point out?
Don't worry, Alyssa. I'll throw your ham bone out, but I
sure.
don't have a
Okay.
trigger finger here.
Hold up. Yeah, there's too many. I was honestly getting ready for the other side. Oh yeah, Yahtzee on the other side here.
It's a
Holy!
hell of a frame by the Dynamite.
Yes.
Well, they are 9, 10, 13 for 15 coming out of the commercial break here, and that's not even including the spare. Are you sure it's just a hug? Because
It was definitely a group hug.
yeah.
Oh, and then Brooke steps up and throws the strike.
Aaron didn't accept a group hug as much. That's why he faltered the first two frames. Just saying, Aaron.
He wasn't dedicated.
The Avalanche are doing their best to just keep plugging away.
No, I mean, they are keeping. It's been 120 points most of the game. It's just all these doubles to count on. I mean, but like Tim said for the last frame, like there's still 3 doubles and a strike on the Avalanche side. So
yeah, the Avalanche are playing. I mean, there's really no such thing as defense in bowling, but the Avalanche are playing defense pretty well here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Two more frames to go. You basically just got to last. Oh yeah.
How good was that?
Run your opponent out of frame.
Yeah. Unless you're Colton, then you throw the Yahtzee. Colton went on the offense.
It was a good half by Randy.
Yeah, it was.
He blinked a little bit, but came back with the spare.
That's a good one for Dean, yeah. Quite the backup on Dean's ball, jeez.
Yeah, it comes back at least 3 or 4 boards.
This is when you start winning Tetris. Oh wait, that's a ham bone too.
Oh, let's just keep it permanently flashing on the screen.
Oh, soon we're gonna have to do some really. 1100, and you're not even halfway through frame 9. That's feeling pretty good. Sorry. Whatever, Henry.
The shot for Jana.
So I didn't even need to say it.
I know. It's because you're shoving your mouth full of popcorn. Well, that one was like destructive. The whole place just shook. Yeah, Get all your points, Alyssa.
Was a big 5 count on that strike. Those are the second balls on those head pins are the ones that I am not very leery of. I kind of throw the ball and then it's not till afterwards. I'm like, man, if I would have hit 5, I would have counted the 10 instead of the 4 because I ripped the deuce.
Because you're gonna have to shoot the 5 again anyway, right?
Right. Those are big counter pins. Like,
well, just look at this match. You know, Jana opens up on the other side. I know she has the fouls at 234, but even if she didn't at the 249, right?
Yep.
Alyssa would have been at 256.
It
right,
would have, right? She counted 10 on that second ball. Like, that's a big shot. Maybe she would have only counted 5 or, at the end of the match. But she's now 13 pins instead of 5.
Yeah, she's 2 balls ahead now instead of 1. And that's huge.
That was a big spare, TD.
Yeah, it was.
I just need to keep the marks going.
Brooke with the weird 10. The other way, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a good goal.
There's another place where like 3 is 6, and
yeah,
that could be important this game or over the course of the 2 games.
Over the course of the 2 games, yeah. And those are the pins that I don't think about until after they're already gone. And I need to be a little more, oh, look at that. Oh, that's a good idea.
I got you, Barbara, with the 6-pack.
But it is those are sticks that I don't throw them away. I never throw a ball away, but I'm not really focused on that next shot because you're on a strike and you miss. Your first thought is you're frustrated that you punched a head pin or you got 7 and instead of just taking a half a second going, okay, I can still count 10 on my next ball. I don't until it's gone, and then I'm like, oh, you idiot! You should have counted 10. I would have made the cut.
Yep.
Well, that head pin suddenly makes things pretty interesting for total again.
Well, yeah, that's going to be about 60 points, but the 2 doubles on, versus the 1, yeah. Wow, this 10th frame is going to be tight.
See, that's a big 10 points right there.
Yeah.
I know it's all about just getting as many points as you can. Like even in each individual match point, each pin is going to be big.
Yeah, I got to move my zeros a little bit closer to the middle.
There's a world of difference between winning 6-2 and winning 5-3 here.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a big cleanup. Big 15.
Big 15. Yeah, the points, like the individual scores, not only the total, but the individuals, a lot of them are flip-flopping. Colton's basically got his. Tyler probably has his the ball, though. Big for total.
Big shot for the bottom by Randy.
Mm-hmm. Colton doesn't look like he's phased.
Colton just keeps mowing them down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Continuation from the weekend.
Yeah. Wish he can get that 4th frame back.
I mean, I don't mind a 6-pack. I'll probably have to go grab one after this break anyway, so it's fine.
Well, that popcorn must be making you thirsty.
It is thirsty. I ate it all and it was salty, so now I need something to wash it down with. This first beer didn't cut it.
Need all 6.
Beer, popcorn, bowling. Gosh, I'm living my best life right now, you guys. That looked like the first ball Randy threw in 5.
Yeah,
It looked a little bit uncomfortable. Even his 1 in 9, he just missed it a bit. But that 1 in 10, Colton he is thirsty. He wanted the beer and the martini.
I can leave this one up and see the pins.
That was a good spare there.
Hey, 251. Yeah, Colton being able to put all these strikes on the previous 8 and 9 is that total shot up real quick for the Avalanche.
Yeah, but that's 185 for 6 off the bench for Randy's nothing to sneeze at.
No. Woo!
Oh,
That's a power chop. All right.
what a great game by Colton.
385.
That was a big miss. I know, they've already got that point wrapped up, but that does not help the total.
No. We've got 100+ viewers right now.
Oh.
You're better than NHL.
Well, let's not get carried away now.
Well, and let's be honest, the Winnipeg match hasn't started yet. Those viewers will drop to 2.
Additional streaming devices. Yep. We'll be done by then. I'll try to keep it quick, everybody. Oh, I need to do some points here.
I was gonna mention that the viewers don't know what the score is, so they do
Dean
now.
Yeah, Dean is locked out.
Dean cannot. Yeah.
Oh man, Jana has been all over it this whole second half of the game.
Well, even the first half, other than a couple 5 spares, I guess.
It makes you just wonder what could have been if she makes those 2 spares, those 2 corner spares.
Yeah. Oh. It's moving. Barely, but it didn't matter much. Hey, honestly,
and for the viewers that are just joining in, Janet did have a foul on her second ball in the frame too. That's why her score is 15 pins lower than it looks like it should be.
Yeah. I think it's going to come down to Sky here, right? He's the only one with. Well, TD's got a spare, but he's got the double.
TD is in control of her match too, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 18 points up with the ball to count, like an extra ball. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Alyssa got hers.
A great shot.
Yeah, make that spare count. But what's the max on the other? It's already over, right?
What's over?
208 to 205.
205.
Yep. TD will take that one.
Well, there was one foul already. Let's just wait until the match is over here, Mitch. You're getting a little ahead of yourself. Mitch is causing a lot of head pins here, in case anybody was wondering.
Says the guy who just called for a foul. It can happen, Mitch. It can still happen.
You were calling for the game over.
You just want TD to fall on her face.
She didn't foul, so that's okay, TD. You're safe.
Yeah.
Mitch is trying to jinx you.
Just remember, TD, who cheered you on, okay? Didn't foul, won the game, okay? Woo. That'll be that total. Yeah. Unfortunately, the head pin, the TD, kind of ended that run, but and of course, Alyssa throwing the turkey in 10 always helps.
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes the bottom match interesting, right? Dwayne, and the 2-pin. Talking about those extra points, right?
Those are huge right now.
Yeah. Now he's only got a 2-point lead with a head pin 2 and 10. That could have been 288 with 5. Yeah.
A great game from Scott. You know, he started off a little slow with a 3-pin, and then an open frame and 3, and then he remembered he was bowling.
Yeah. And he showed us he can do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now all of a sudden that 3 comes in. That 2-pin punch is huge because Dwayne can clean it up to win by 1.
Right.
Where if Scott had thrown the 5, it would have been over.
Yeah. And 6-2 is a much better position to be than 5-3.
Yep.
Yeah. The Prophet Henry strikes again.
I'm just
okay. Oh, I thought he was gonna get some extra pins with it.
Trying to get some more pins there. So obviously Dwayne, I'm assuming Dwayne knows what he needs for the extra point. Like,
I would assume so.
He knew once he threw that first one that was a big shot. So
I didn't snag the total. Why is that?
I didn't really mean to throw that out into the universe, Scott. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
but it shows you how important that second ball is on a strike if you punch.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll leave that up for a second here. So 14-12 on the side of Avalanche after the first game. I just need to grab the. Let's grab the total at the beginning of the next one.
I think it's 1290.
1290. I trust him.
That's why we have Tim on the team.
I don't know why it has a black, faded background. We'll fix that after. All right, we'll get Robbie in here because I can see him waiting.
He was listening.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. 6-2, kind of huge.
Yeah, it's very good.
There we go. Aaron's here too. We got the whole gang.
Gang's all here?
Yep.
We got my property manager over here. What the heck?
It's true. It's true.
Hey, your rent just went up.
No. Robbie, you broke the client vendor confidentiality clause.
Oh,
your price just went up.
Yeah, called it.
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds like a commercial break. All right.
Speaking of commercial breaks, we came out hot. We came out hot after that. So close match, kind of tough. Jana slips. We get a foul. Lots of kickback. Count Wood on their side. Tight match. Lots of strikes. It all adds up. And you saw it there in the end with Dwayne and Scott so close. So 6-2. Use the word huge. It's not the end of the world. 6-2 is doable. And Avalanche got to keep on bringing it. 1,400 is a great total.
Yeah.
If you do it again, let's just hope it's enough because we're coming. We're coming for you.
And Aaron,
you take over my job.
Go ahead, Henry.
No, I said Aaron should take over my job, man. That's a great way you put it. Like it's that's just the way it is. Like,
yeah,
let's go.
The brand new match. If you want to think about it, Aaron, I do have to run a commercial break before the next one.
Great. Love it. Love it to death. Love it to death. Are we still doing lineups or anything, or is it all decompression?
I can run a commercial break. We'll get everybody back in, and then you want to get your lineups up there, or do we want to get lineups now and then do commercial break and just get right to it? What do you guys want?
Whatever you guys think is good. I'm good.
All right, lineups right now. Let's get it going.
Okay, so we're Randy Morris at 1, Tyler Van Dale staying in the 2-hole, Diana in the 3-hole, Chad Van Dale going back in the fourth spot. And we have Scott Barber remaining in anchor, which would mean that myself, Aaron Alblas, and TD Holland are on the bench.
Right. And Robbie, any changes?
Yeah, we got Colton lead off again, obviously. But then we got Brooks starting second, Alyssa third, Mark back in at fourth, and Dwayne fifth, with Kevin and Dean on the bench.
Perfect. Well, with that, let's we'll get this commercial break going, and we'll just start the next game right after. Okay, everybody?
Let's have another good one, Robbie.
Let's go. Have a good one, guys.
All right, we'll be right back.
Cargill is proud to be supporting a truly Canadian sport like 5-pin bowling. We look forward to watching some great competition from many competitors and bowling centres across our country. With hundreds of locations across Canada, Cargill is committed to helping the Canadian farmer thrive. Whether it is selling commodities, getting agronomic advice, fertilizer needs, crop protection, and marketing expertise, Cargill is here to help. So please enjoy this bowling. Thank you.
Financial freedom begins with financial literacy.
Hi, I'm Dave, and I'm thrilled to be a sponsor. My journey began as a teacher because of my deep passion for education. I brought that same passion into the financial world to help families achieve financial freedom. Financial freedom isn't just about having more, it's about knowing more. That's why I'm here to help you make smart decisions with insurance, investing, and lending, all in one place. I'm Dave, and together we'll help you achieve financial freedom.
I wasn't kidding. We are jumping right into it here.
Yep. That's the way we like it.
All right, let me just fix up that scoreboard for Dynamite.
Aaron throwing bombs in warm up. That's normal.
All right.
I'm so good at warm up.
Oh, God knows I had a couple of league nights this year where the best three balls I threw all night were the first three cold off the street.
Oh, yes. Yep. When you can't move yet, those are the best ones.
I'm pretty sure I could throw better left-handed during warm-up than I can right-handed during the game. I'm positive.
Let me see if I could untilt that Avalanche.
Definitely a good start by the Avalanche. 14-12. Nothing wrong with that. Well, I mean, almost 400 of that was one bowler. So,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure Colton can bowl left-handed too. He's bowling so good right now.
Well, his target must look to be the size of a bread box out there right now.
How about that? That's a little bit straighter.
So if you're the Dynamite, and you're down 6-2 and you're down 122 for total, What's the easier task? Win 6-2 and make up the total, or win 7-1?
Well, 1290 is not horrible. Like, it's not like 1100. I think they just, they're going to be able to maybe freewheel a little bit, knowing they really, they don't have much to make up. 122 pins.
No.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit, but yeah, I don't know.
I mean, if you're going to win 6-2, you're probably going to have to throw, 50 to 100 pins above anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Ooh, that one was quick.
It's a big cleanup,
Yeah.
big 15. As Kyle Wong would say, big 15.
Big 15. Yep. No pins left standing.
All right.
I guess if you're the Avalanche here, it's all about just win 3 points any way you can.
Yep.
Even 2.5 points.
Yeah. Whew. Jenna has been throwing, man.
Oh, she is throwing. It's throwing really good.
Alyssa too, though. Yeah, just get your 3 and don't even care about the rest of it. I assume that would affect your maybe choices for subs. If you don't need to win total, right? You just need to win a couple matches.
Yeah, as a manager, coach here, it would totally change my strategy a little bit, at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, Mark's going to have himself a game.
Some redemption.
I wouldn't say he struggled. I mean, he punched and he was on the middle, but if he just tweaks his throw and he's just off that middle by a half an inch, he's getting strikes. So, we're talking about Colton's mark is the size of a bread box, and Mark's mark was the size of a toothpick.
Ooh. Much better start though for the Dynamite this game, compared to last game.
That's pretty much what they have to do is, you make up 10, 15 points a frame.
Yep. 4 strikes a frame will do that.
Yep. Double a couple of those up and you're off to the races. I suspect a couple more strikes this match between these two teams. The Jets game's going to start here in another hour, and I can see them wanting to hurry up and throw more strikes and get out of there.
Yeah.
I mean, what else is there to do in Winnipeg? Bowl or watch hockey?
Feel like I have to defend a little bit.
You can defend it. It's fine. But the Bombers don't start yet. They probably started their spring training already or summer training
camp.
camps?
I think starts either has started or it's about to start preseason.
Yeah.
First preseason games next Saturday.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
I don't take a paper anymore, so I really don't know. Makes me a bad season ticket holder, I think.
He almost bared that one. That's right, Colton. He's the guy that could do it with that 300 mile an hour bowling ball.
Lots of game left. Just keep it going. Don't let it get in your head.
Yeah.
I mean, we know that Colton was kind of immune after he went, I think it was 5 headbutts, and then just ran the rest of the game.
Tyler needs to make sure his second shot's a good shot, especially right now. Just taking maybe a half a breath or a little more focus.
Yeah, especially when every pin is counting right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I mean he's now 1 for 5 on sparing his hits tonight.
Brooke gets her chop off spare after the 3-pin bounces off the backfield, back cushion and bounces forward. So sometimes you get the breaks and sometimes you don't. What did Janet shoot her last game? Was it 251? Was that with the foul or without?
259.
259.
I'm pretty sure that was
259 with the foul.
With the foul, so it was 264.
274.
274. That's what I said.
Yeah. I'm bad at hearing too. Yeah.
You're deaf, blind. Yeah, that's me. Never mind.
Not much is functioning. Okay.
Glaucoma. Can't hear out of one ear. I'm fine, you guys.
Oh, that's good though.
Couple of good doubles there for Chad and Mark after their early exits in game 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, redemption game. Ooh, some dominoes.
Scott gets the slider. Yeah.
Suddenly, that's 2 doubles up at the bottom.
Yeah, it's big. Ooh, just a dead 3-pin on the side there. Great half. As per usual for Dwayne.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't miss many of those.
Much.
Yep.
No.
It should be pretty simple. There's only 1 pin there to hit. Right? You'd think it was that simple. Normally, you're trying to hit 5 all at once. There's just 1 there to hit.
A good bounce back frame for Randy and Colton.
Yep.
If both teams play the whole game the way they played the last 6 frames of the last one, we'll be in for a treat here.
Let's see. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And Tyler listened. His second ball was really good. See, I put out good mojo, Mitch. Not like you all the time.
Yeah. Freaking Henry.
You're so good, buddy.
Oh my gosh. It even counted it. Wow. Oh, Jana just throws a bomb.
Jana was like, I'm not getting any silly breaks like that. I'm just going to throw a bomb.
Yeah.
Light the stick. Let her blow.
If anybody is joining us at this point, you can see the totals and the point totals, the individual match and team point totals at the bottom there. So Avalanche up 6-2, and if we, in the event of a tie,
Overall total of the two games combined, pinfall, I should say. Overall pinfall of the two games combined will decide the winner.
And you just had a big miss by Alyssa, who got the break on the chop off, and then Chad just comes up and throws an absolute cannon.
Yeah.
Dynamite are not going to go away without a fight.
So inquiring minds want to know if we wind up tied 8-8 and tied for pinfall, is it a 10th frame roll off, 9 and 10, whole game?
Oh,
Mitch.
said something about this earlier.
I mean, what would the odds be?
I mean, it's pretty long odds.
Well, hey, I mean, this could happen with these two teams. Dynamite wins 6-2 with a 14-12, and Avalanche lose with a 12-90, 6-2. You know, it could happen. Second match. Mitch will find the rules.
You only mentioned up to pinfall.
Each bowler gets to throw one ball and the highest total wins.
Just a fist fight.
Good break for Tim.
I'm in for the fist fight. I think that'd be fun.
If we're going to play a one-ball game, left hand. Or opposite hand.
Opposite hand. Yeah, opposite hand would work.
All right, I'm reading.
We'll see who the real athletes are around here. Colton likes me so much he's getting my initials now.
Okay, I will find out what the rule is when this happens. How about that?
Works for me.
No, we should know before this, Mitch.
Okay, you're gonna make me bug Carrie now? Okay, fine.
I'll text him. You know I don't mind bugging Carrie at
I
all.
got it. In the event of an 8-8 and the total being
I'm curious. These would be the two teams that would do it.
I know. That's why I'm doing it.
I mean, given that they tied total in their regular season match.
Honestly.
That was a good shot for Tyler. Just couldn't get the corner to go.
Carrie's probably like, "Are you kidding me? Come on, guys."
We have never had that happen before.
No, but there's always a first for everything,
right?
Well, if it does happen, I'll take responsibility. I would have hooped
No,
it.
you definitely put that out there. Matt, I wonder what would happen if I got the right tickets for the lottery.
They play another game.
Wow.
Game. Well, that would be some
and
drama.
Then ask Carrie what would happen if they tie 4-4 after that and their total was that.
You know what? We just play another game indefinitely, okay?
Just keep going.
Until somebody has to go to bed, they just submit.
Right?
We gotta work in the morning.
They're all like, sorry, the Jets game done. I'm out.
Yeah. Okay, we're in our 5th overtime game. All right. Yeah.
Ooh, did not get that to push. Big ball by Jana, of course. She's just laser focused.
For the ham bone.
Dad was not going to be denied of the ham bone.
It's like he owns the lane or something.
Danger. High voltage.
Yeah, Carrie's like, is it tied? I was like, no.
Just a what if.
We're just.
What do you mean?
We're just,
What do you mean? He's not watching?
yeah.
Oh man, tell you,
That's why he has us to do this. Okay.
I guess. I'm a little surprised that they allowed me back in, but
Well,
I think I behaved myself the last time. That's why he was like, "Yeah, you can go one more time."
yeah, you definitely redeemed yourself with the last one.
I kept it PG and very professional.
Yep.
That's
I was
why this one I kind of letting. That's why this one I was just kind of letting it slide a little bit, but not too much.
No. We've been good. We've been good.
That's because I don't really know Maria. That was the first time I really talked to her, so I didn't want her to look really bad on my account. So she does a really good job. So
that's why it was so bad when Cindy was on here. It was just like
definitely it was Cindy's fault. It was Cindy's fault.
Oh yeah, totally. Just the three of us together in the same room, I think, is the problem. Okay.
Yeah, it pretty much was. That's why we had to get Tim in here to keep us grounded.
Yep. The voice of reason.
Oh, nobody's ever said that in a long. Nobody said that in a long time.
It's your soft, gentle voice. You got the voice for radio, Tim. That's it.
Yeah. Also got the face for radio.
I wasn't gonna say that because that would put me offside. So I'm glad you did.
You should have just said it.
I know.
You say it about me all the time.
Yeah. But you do a lot more work. You do a lot more work than I do. So.
This has now gotten interesting here with two doubles, a strike and a spare up on the Dynamite side, and no strikes.
3
for the Avalanche.
Yeah, those two doubles. Those two doubles could almost make up the difference in total after the ones.
Yeah, this 25, 30 points could become 60, 70, 80 pretty fast.
And that's a big non-spare Randy second ball after that strike.
Oh, there's Colton not answering.
Colton's
for anyone watching, it can be a little bit confusing, the Avalanche board, because they have the running totals for the players. So the totals on the very right of their screen are all including the last game's totals. So you want to kind of look at the 3 quarters to the right. Those are the current totals.
I figured Tyler was.
It absolutely was. Okay.
Karen, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Aaron.
us that was complaining.
Yeah. Aaron in for Tyler.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think there were any specific complaints.
We have fun.
I think that was the problem. We just had way too much fun. Oh, come on.
Brooke can't push it down.
No.
I thought about it.
Yeah, so that second match is still going to be pretty tight.
Yeah, and they had Aaron go in for Tyler after the head pin?
Yeah. He's not wrong. I'm telling you.
I totally agree. I'm on board.
Great voice, man. It is. It's mine's a crackly old man's voice, and Tim's a smooth jazz. And coming up next is Alyssa with the strike.
Yeah, it's just not even close. And I know mine is not that great.
Yours is like mine.
Yeah, I was like, I think we sound pretty similar to each other.
That's a big half by Jana, and she just continuing to roll there.
Yeah. As that leads up to about 30 in the 3 spot.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I fell off. Mark definitely came out of the gun shooting, but Chad has kept it going, though.
I'm pretty sure Chad I'm pretty sure Chad knows that Mark he's not going to have the same game he did the first time, so he has to come out and fire.
The thing is, though, is just like Chad is just completely flipped from his previous game.
Yeah.
Channeling that inner Colton. Because the total really only looked the way it did because of Colton.
Yep.
Like he
Agreed.
just had so many points on top of like any of the opponents on the other side. But...
Yeah.
Hey, get her in here.
Pindy, get it, Mike. Let's get us all kicked out. We only got 5 frames left.
But yeah, going back to the idea that Colton won his point by I think it was 134 or something, and so yeah, that's the entirety of the difference in total.
Right.
And this game is not looking the same way, right? There's only 10 points difference at that top spot. So
no, they basically need Chad to win his point, keep it rolling. And Jen is obviously, not, I wouldn't say got a stranglehold, but she's up a little bit, but
well, she's shooting great, right? Like this is just a continuation of the second half of the last game. Like she's all over it. And Scott too, right? Scott had a rough start at the beginning of the last game, and he looks more or less the same as the second half too. Well, let's see. The commercial break is really nice to Dynamite last time. Maybe it'll flop sides, and the Avalanche will like it. So
I'd like to go get a beer, so it's perfect timing.
Yeah, right. So, all right, well, let's jump into it. We got about 80-point lead with a couple strikes on the Avalanche and a strike, a spare, and 2 doubles on Dynamite side.
Cargill is proud to be supporting a truly Canadian sport like 5-pin bowling. We look forward to watching some great competition from many competitors and bowling centres across our country. With hundreds of locations across Canada, Cargill is committed to helping the Canadian farmer thrive. Whether it is selling commodities, getting agronomic advice, fertilizer needs, crop protection, and marketing expertise, Cargill is here to help. So please enjoy this bowling. Thank you.
Financial freedom begins with financial literacy.
Hi, I'm Dave, and I'm thrilled to be a sponsor. My journey began as a teacher because of my deep passion for education. I brought that same passion into the financial world to help families achieve financial freedom. Financial freedom isn't just about having more, it's about knowing more. That's why I'm here to help you make smart decisions with insurance, investing, and lending all in one place. I'm Dave, and together we'll help you achieve financial freedom.
Right.
Well, here we go. It could be it's the last 5 frames for somebody's season.
Randy up and ready to go.
Chop. Yeah, it really seems like whoever comes out of the gate flying here is going to be the team that wins this.
Mm-hmm.
Big gap there. Obviously, Colton with the strike on the other side. Honestly, it's kind of matches swinging Colton's way if he can have a really good first ball.
Yeah. Well, that double's big because I think it's only the second double that the Avalanche have had in this game.
Yeah.
It is. We know Mark doubled up to start because he was keeping pace with Chad for the first 2 frames.
Yeah. Oh, there's a good one there, Brooke.
See if Aaron can answer back.
And we have a surprise guest.
No.
Oh, hey.
Just for a second. Just for a second.
So good. They're my favorite.
Right. How's your ankle doing?
Well, I try not to walk anymore because I just fall when I do.
Fair.
I'm sure that's helping get better.
Well,
so what's going on here? What did I miss? Is this game 2?
Yep.
This is
6-2 first game, 14-12 to 12-90 for the Avalanche. And Dynamite in the lead on this one.
Nice. Awesome. Who's commentating? We got Mitch.
Oh, that Henry guy?
Yeah. And who's
your favorite Henry?
Tim Hooper.
Tim Hooper.
Tim Hooper.
Oh, the legendary voice.
Yeah, that's him.
Oh, let's not get carried away now.
Well, hey, we're just putting it out there in the universe. Maybe you should get some commercial voiceover. I can be your agent.
I agree.
Henry's swapping industries here.
Right? Construction.
So are they playing 3 games?
Just 2.
2. Okay.
And tie goes to total pinfall.
Oh, Chad.
I'm sorry. Okay, so I should probably go.
So, okay, well, we'll talk to you later, Cindy. Thanks for
okay, well, I am actually going to leave because I got lots to do, but I wanted to come say hi.
Yeah, just leave the game on and listen to us chatter.
Right? I got some muffins to go bake.
Perfect. We'll let Chad know that you did not stop in when he, threw his first right corner miss. Okay.
Wait, it wouldn't be the first bowler that blamed me on their games, okay?
Well, Tim doesn't count.
Well, no. Okay, that's we don't have time for that.
Okay.
All right, bye, everybody.
See you, Cindy.
Good night.
Poor Cindy has to put up with Tim. I guess that's her own choice.
Yeah, that's self-inflicted.
Yeah. It's too bad for Chad. That first ball was a really good ball.
Yeah, he just got ripped. There's nothing wrong with what he did.
Well, what was wrong with what he did was threw his second ball away.
Oh, okay, sure. I thought we were talking about the first ball here. All right. Oh yeah,
Scott really liked that shot from right out of his hand.
Good.
He is so animated. Meeting him on the weekend, he is nothing but fire.
Yeah.
He looks at me at the end when he's about to leave, and he's like, "I'm gonna show you what I can really do on Thursday."
He's trying to keep his team in it.
I mean, last game was great. He was over 3, right?
Yeah.
And then this one's looking just fine too.
Good shot.
Was a big
Randy.
Big count on Randy Spare.
Yeah. Here's the big ball, I think, here.
Look now, but before Randy threw that shot, the difference in total was over 120.
Yeah.
Colin just doesn't miss.
Yeah. He just gets splits and headpins sometimes, but he doesn't really toss out the middle.
Nope.
Oh, and Aaron. Aaron's been punchy. Do you think we're double
Yes.
pulled?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, you were just thinking it.
No, I honestly was, and
Yeah.
not because I'm only saying it because they don't want to lose the points, right? Like the match is still pretty close.
Yeah, Brooke is.
So
I mean,
you know,
the 3 on the
she's
strike.
Yeah, there's no tomorrow here either. You get it done this game or your season's over.
right.
Yeah. And it's not like, and I'm sorry, Aaron, but it's not like he's thrown any different than he was last game.
Right.
This is what it,
No, it was a big 15.
It was, yeah.
And
And
both of all 3 head pins have been 15s, and he cleaned up the first one in 5, and then he threw the 1 in 6, cleaned it up, and 1 in 7, cleaned it up. Like my leash, if I'm the coach, is I'm giving him 1 ball, and if it ain't a strike, fortunately I got it. We need those pins. We need that 8, 9, and 10. There's still a chance. So
yeah, and I mean TD came off the bench 83 for 3 frames last game. She was quite strong when she needed to be.
Yeah, and they're only 28 points behind. That's plenty to make up in 3 frames. Not plenty to make up, but easily made up in 3 frames.
oh, that was a big half. That was a big half by Jana. She's just rolling really well right now. An important half too to keep it going. Like
commanding lead of that game.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 53 now. I mean, down a ball, but up 53.
And Chad is the guaranteed strike after missing his corner pin spare. That's pretty much a given.
Yeah, oldest rule in bowling.
Oh,
the power chop. Straight.
But I mean, picks up the spare here with Mark punching. Chad will extend his lead again.
Mm-hmm. And more importantly,
Mark got the deuce on the other side, but didn't get the deuce on the side he was on. That's a big half for Chad. That keeps him rolling, or gets him back rolling.
And now this is a big double for Scott, or big double count.
He wanted to.
Yeah, the half here though would be huge.
So big. Oof.
That's no.
And so right now, the way they're looking at it is that 120 pins is kind of erased.
It's gone. It's 125 right now.
Yeah. Now you're looking at individual point totals and matches to make sure that Avalanche need at least 2, if not 3 points.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Big half by Scott.
Mm-hmm. To quote the legendary Sir Alex Ferguson, this is now a squeaky bum time.
All right, we all know 8, 9, 10. This is where it happens.
I'm getting stressed out.
Yeah, so it's 135 is the difference for the Dynamite. They're up. It's 5 balls of count for them. It's 5 balls of count for the other team.
And then that's 135 points. Oh, that's a good ball for Randy there.
See, Scott's his biggest cheerleader there.
Yeah. Ooh, that kills that momentum.
It's only that. And with Randy getting the double, that suddenly puts that point back and up for grabs.
Oh, good that Colton got that. I was going to say he was up on that lane before that shield came down. And I know he's a little bit like, I wouldn't say mad, but frustrated that you get more of a count on that
Mhm.
first ball. But we were talking about that. I was talking about that earlier. That's an extra 10 pins. I mean, he did get it, so he didn't. Ultimate didn't lose anything. He's only lost 3 pins on one. But
So we did have Kevin coming in for Brooke to finish that game out.
Aaron knew he was pulling himself if he didn't get a strike. So
yeah.
He's like, I better go get a strike or I'm pulling myself. It's a
Even
big
through
shot.
even through the screen, I can hear Aaron yelling for that strike, and I definitely heard Boyko yell about that strike.
Yeah. I'm sure they could hear each other at each other's alleys. And how far apart are they? A couple miles.
It's about a 25-minute drive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's audible.
I don't know if anybody's watching the hockey right now, but I won't spoil it in case somebody's PVRing it.
Yeah, don't spoil it.
But she's over. Jana coming through in the clutch with her corner pin spares now.
Yep. I mean, side of the middle, right? The points are huge.
Yeah, that 13 count's a lot better than that 3 count. Ripping 3 pins and sparing them doesn't count near as much as the corner pin spares.
Yep.
Chad's back on it.
Oh, he wobbled that across the lane.
I think right now, before I go into 9, if I'm the Avalanche, I'm just like, hey, we're up. Take a deep breath. Let's finish out the 9 and 10. Let's go.
Yeah.
I mean, if Dwayne throws this one here, right? Like, it's not the end of the world.
No, it wouldn't be, but I mean, they're now in the position where they're chasing this a little bit. Yeah, that would be vintage Boyko, Mr. May.
It's 1015 to 873. Oh wow! That pin is moving, but Scott putting a 5 on the spare doesn't feel the best.
No, but it doesn't hurt if you can convert it.
Yeah, if he spares it up.
Check frame.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good question.
I mean, the lead's now up to 152.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, the Dynamite are really seriously looking now at potentially 4 individual matches they have either are ahead or have a shot at.
Yep.
Oh no. Recollect, Colton, throw the half.
Oh, Randy lets it go and started running down the alley.
Yeah, but like that game is flip flop now.
Yeah, that game is now definitely advantage Randy.
Yeah. The last time I ran down the lane, I ran all the way down, and then I didn't get another strike for 6 frames, so I don't do that anymore. That was against those youth kids.
Oh, well, you had super bad karma for that one.
Yeah, I still won my match. It doesn't matter.
You showed them.
I did. We showed those green boys. Bunch of pro bowlers beating up on kids. Right now, this this is the match that's really important for Avalanche. They need this match.
That's bearable.
I'm not sure what Aaron's finishing move at the line was there, but it was interesting.
Oh my.
The story is that I made fun of Cindy for breaking her tailbone with all that padding, and then 2 days later I rolled my ankle off a curb and broke my ankle. So I don't put that bad karma out in the world anymore. Just kidding. Of course I do.
I was like, "There's no way you stopped."
That's a big half for Aaron.
Yes,
and a big miss for the Avalanche there. That just
because you throw the strike on that, right? And now you're at 183 to the 188.
No, it's how this third game looks vital.
Yeah.
Like Alyssa might have to turn this match around.
No, well, that's how you start it.
Yep.
But Jana gets hers to go.
Great answer for Jana.
Oh boy, what is going to happen?
Ooh.
Yeah, don't adjust your six, guys. Don't turn
the
channel.
That's a 6-pin difference for Jana right now.
So we do have Dean going in for Mark in frame 9 here. Ooh, that ever pay off. End of the game rotations being. Oh.
And Chad just throws a.
There's no way that string didn't get pulled.
I think Chad just gave himself a hernia there with that.
With that celebration. We're gonna have to have We're gonna have to have a montage like the NFL with all the different like touchdown celebrations.
Good strike by Dwayne, trying to keep his team in it.
Yeah, decent frame for the Avalanche, but it's a better one for the Dynamite.
Yeah.
Just piling marks on marks.
Because right now they're tied. Like for the marks in this frame, obviously Scott has a gun. But it's the 2 doubles that they have running versus the 1 on the other side for Alyssa. Oh, that'll do.
Got with the small hernia, not as big as Chad's, but it's a tough league. Like, there's no doubt about it. These guys can all bowl in this league.
Yeah.
There's no freebies. Nobody's just going to roll over and let you win the match.
So all right, Tim, you're on Dynamite total duty, just to make sure I know.
205 is the difference, so Dynamite are at plus 83 right now for the match.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Oh.
Randy did not like that out of his hand.
No, the 33 count on that in 8 is not going to help, especially when Colton throws a bomb.
Yeah. Wow. That actually could be huge.
Oh, that just looked a little quick, and he missed left.
I mean, that's it, basically, for this one, right?
You got a little antsy there.
Colton needs a pin. Yeah. As crazy as it is,
wow.
the 2-game total is huge here.
Wow.
Colton's trying to make up for that deficit that Tim just pointed out.
He's gained back a little bit.
It may actually be here that the easiest route for the Avalanche is to win the first 3 matches. Then they don't have to worry about making up the difference in total.
Getting the first one was the first step here, and
because the first one was the one that they were looking like they definitely could lose.
Yeah, that was the one that not that we're picking a team, but yeah, Randy looked like he was well on his way. Colton opened 8. Never count that guy out though, eh? 282, and he didn't have his best game.
667 double tonight. That's pretty good.
Yeah, just above average.
Oh, yep.
Oh boy.
That's the one he needed. He didn't get that one. He was pretty much cooked, so. And now he's already got the first one. Kevin all day. Just blows up the Death Star.
Okay, your shot, Aaron.
So Kevin's up 5 pins.
Yeah. Yeah.
Both with full 2 balls left. Aaron needs to make up 5 pins.
Basically, whoever gets the 15 count on this ball wins. Assuming the other one doesn't.
It's going to be Kevin going almost simultaneously.
Oh boy.
Move your eyes really quick. Oh no! Oh my gosh!
There's the 5.
Well, something stupid
Aaron's
could
at
happen
10.
here, right, Tim?
Oh,
Yeah,
hey.
holy moly.
Stupid.
208 to 213, but Kevin needs this half here.
Got to force Aaron to get more than 5.
Exactly. To hit the side of the middle base. Oh,
That was inside.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's... Hit a pin, Aaron. Man, that would have been crazy
Well,
if we went.
well, and Aaron, almost pulled himself after frame 7. Stays in, throws the strike, gets a chop off spare, and now he doubles up.
It's epic.
Yeah.
Crazy.
To go from cleaning up a head pin, throwing 2 of your own, and then strike, chop off, strike. And then another one.
Meanwhile, Alyssa threw that strikes for the 4-bagger.
Oh,
for
yes.
For the ham bone. Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Big shot. So she's hitting 275.
Massive shot.
Huge.
What, 341 max? What is, for Jana, what is Alyssa? It's
240.
320?
Oh, no.
It's
Yeah,
140. 140.
341. Oh,
I was talking about
That was
you're not rattling Jana.
sketchy at the line, but it worked.
What is this outside 7? Okay, 289, 296. I mean, Alyssa's got 297 on the board. She can clean it up there.
Jana's already got 296.
Yeah.
She just needs a 10.
I mean, great game by Alyssa.
These first 3 games aren't going Avalanche's way.
Well, I mean, what do you do, right?
Well, that was
Jana looked like she was ready to skip over the line. I'm like, what are you doing? Just stay behind the foul line.
Damn, Henry.
I'd be throwing this from back to the...
Yeah, right. Just chuck it back.
Back of the lane, just into the wood. I know you're looking for total, but at this point, you got your match.
Oh!
Chad's pretty much got his point in his match. Well, not pretty much. Chad has his point in his match.
So that puts us at 5-7. This last one's locked up too, so it's gonna be 9-7.
Yeah, so the total isn't going to matter here now.
No.
Chad he knew he was throwing a bomb.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Dean has come in and thrown 3. One more and 90 for 2.
90 for 2, 450 average.
There's 450 average. Yeah, mark it down.
Stats.
He's a little bit relaxed too, knowing he just needs to throw a ball. And Chad's obviously he wanted that ham bone because he's hungry.
Yeah, not slowing down in the slightest.
Looks like he's actually, if he throws the last one, he's going to top Colton by 1 point.
I was just gonna say, I think Colton only had a 385. Chad's like, oh yeah, I can do you one better. Literally one. Unreal.
Yahtzee.
Great game by Chad.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll have to ask him what happened in the 6th frame there. I don't know why he just threw that, that 15 pins away. He would have had his 400.
Well, with the chop, it would have been a
396.
Scott. I guess that basically that does it, eh?
That's all she wrote.
Wow. So the answer to your question is both. I'm going to run out the total and the pin and the individual win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Winning 7-1 and by 122.
And by 122. It's I mean they finished 2nd last year.
Yeah.
They've got a good team. They can throw. Avalanche are trying to throw. Keep up with them, and obviously, tried to run them over after the first match, and they were doing a really good job. It's hard to win 2 games in this league, man. It's hard to win 1 game. Never mind 2. Unless it throws a 608, and only gets her 2 points or her 1 win.
Nope.
Avalanche, it's coming down. They're done over there.
Yeah. I think we're gonna.
Yeah, okay. So they're using the same camera for the interview.
Oh, great game by
9-7. Yep. Oh, Robbie, I'll get you in here.
That's because Colton said a very crude comment to me.
Yeah, Colton's got a bad attitude.
He does for sure.
But he's a pretty good bowler, so you gotta, what do you do?
I don't know. Talk to his mom, I guess.
Yeah.
Hey, Aaron.
Aaron. We were pulling you, Aaron.
You know what? I wouldn't have blamed you. And if you look in 9, when I spared that chop as a hook bowler, I don't often throw on left side chops, and I got it. And the line I said to the team was, "I've been practicing those all day." But sometimes it's a board, and sometimes it's just a shred of confidence. And I meant what I said going into this game. We were feeling really good. We were riding a lot of momentum.
Yeah.
And, are you not entertained? Like, is this not what we want, what we live for? And we're watching, we're doing math, and, you always want to be the team in the driver's seat, leading, putting the pressure on. But I mean, we're splitting hairs, right? Like, really good team in the Avalanche, 2 really good scoring houses, and we feel very good to come out with the win. But our hats are off to the Avalanche.
Yeah, it was truly down to the 10th frame. We know those first 3 games could have went either way, and if it had gone the other way, I mean, even if one of them went the other way, all of a sudden we're at a tie and we're looking at the totals, right? So
yeah. Hey, and good for you, Aaron. I mean, you come in, you clean up a head pin, then you punch a head pin, you clean it up, then you punch another head pin. And, I was saying at that point, I'm like, man, that's all you've been doing today. Is it, are you doing a double pull in 1? and you stuck with yourself. We're good for you. And the Avalanche are looking like this is our spot to win a point.
Yeah,
They don't need to win many. They only need to win a couple, 3 points, and it doesn't matter the rest of the way. So,
all 10, 11, 12 players, everyone who played on both sides, I was watching. There was not a lot of misses. And
yeah.
Scott Barber and I talk a lot sometimes. Like, we play aggressive lines. We're pretty square on the head pin, kind of going with a feel shot to push. And, if I was going miss, I obviously would have gotten pulled. Probably a tough decision by Chad, who was standing in for Jim. But when you're on the middle, it is really right there. I felt good. I felt confidence. It was literally, I actually changed my angle flatter and attacked the head pin.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's any bowlers watching, just something I do when I punch that much is I take the fear out of the shot and actually get more aggressive on the head pin. The thought being that maybe it's moving a little bit more. So by one board change, you actually get off instead of on, and it worked out for me.
Yeah. And back to Avalanche. I mean, you guys are, Colton's obviously rolling really well. It gets your point. You come down to the second match, and I mean, honestly, we all thought that was going the Avalanche way, and it's just one ball squeezing, don't get a break, and away you go, and kind of went down from there, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, ninth frame was tough. I mean, if having Mark's 9 makes things a little easier on him, but things happen the way they did. I mean, like hats off to Dynamite. Like, they played really well. I mean, I was kind of scared for Jana there the first 2 balls in the 10th frame. She looked like she was. You never want to wish that on anyone, but she was unorthodox footwork right there. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. I mean, one of us had to come. I mean, it's unfortunate that we were in the same division as the Dynamite, same division as the Snowmen. Like, I mean, it's tough. All 3 Winnipeg teams are in the same division. Somebody's got to go ahead. So, they were the better team today, and I mean, good luck to them.
And Jana's a great player, right? Like, she's been around a long time, playing well, and called that foul on herself in game 1. Never really had her feet. I don't know what else. Put baby powder on her shoe, but I think really maybe a makeup call, so to speak, because I don't know if she put it exactly where she wanted. Her execution was what she expected, but she stayed behind the line and she got it done. It's so good for
Jen. I mean, if you do 8 things good out of 10, probably going to be a good ball. And she did 8 things well in that shot.
He was on fire. And hey, you can let Chad know that he was rolling 5 in a row, and then Cindy popped on, and he missed his corner pin spare, and then she went off, and then Chad did well. So it was definitely Cindy's fault that Chad, he would have been definitely a 400 for sure tonight.
Cindy Seyfried? Cindy from...
Yeah. Cindy.
Oh, I'll have a chat with her.
Yeah. Just so you guys know.
She's on the panel next.
To both you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, great season. I knew one Winnipeg team was going to win, so I was right.
Let's put all our energy behind the Jets now. Hey, we believe. Let's go.
I believe too. I believe in the Jets. Let's go.
Right on.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, it's gonna be a fight. Awesome. Thanks, Robbie. Thanks, Aaron. All right.
Guys, have a good night. Thanks for calling our match.
Later, buddy.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, that was some good bowling.
Yeah, so looking at the bracket now, right? We've got Avalanche and the Dynamite there in the bottom right. Dynamite moving forward to play next gen to decide
Oh, jeez.
That's a repeat of last year's league final.
This was the finals last year, so
So from the fire pan into the fire. Wow. Good for them.
Yeah. And then Venom and Rock and Rollers. I think they've got a date decided, so we'll probably get. Oh no, he's got it on there already. Yep, May 28th at 5. Mountain. So
I blame Shane Chafe for that. He's probably delayed it as long as he could, so he could pretend he's still in the playoffs as long as he was. Just saying, Shane knows it.
Be longer than the Leafs, anyways.
Thank you.
Too soon. I would hate to be a Leaf fan, man. Honestly, I'd hate to be a Leaf fan.
All right, time to go. End of the stream.
Hey, I'm an Oilers fan. Let's go, boys. Thanks, guys.
All right,
Tim?
thanks,
folks.
Thanks, buddy. Great voice.
Can you give us a smooth jazz
Yeah.
before we log off?
Unfortunately, no. I want to start yelling at my Jets.
All right. Time
Okay,
to go.
buddy. Okay,
We'll
go
see
yell at your
everybody.
Jets. Later, guys.
Have a good one.
Cargill is proud to be supporting a truly Canadian sport like 5-pin bowling. We look forward to watching some great competition from many competitors and bowling centres across our country. With hundreds of locations across Canada, Cargill is committed to helping the Canadian farmer thrive. Whether it is selling commodities, getting agronomic advice, fertilizer needs, crop protection, and marketing expertise, Cargill is here to help. So please enjoy this bowling. Thank you.
Financial freedom begins with financial literacy.
Hi, I'm Dave, and I'm thrilled to be a sponsor. My journey began as a teacher because of my deep passion for education. I brought that same passion into the financial world to help families achieve financial freedom. Financial freedom isn't just about having more, it's about knowing more. That's why I'm here to help you make smart decisions with insurance, investing, and lending, all in one place. I'm Dave, and together we'll help you achieve financial freedom.